Yo, what is going on guys? It is JD here back with another 2K video, and today guys we are going to be having a little bit of a challenge on the final game of all-time Domination. So a couple of days ago I did complete this game with a full Emerald squad, and I said to you guys if you wanted to see me try it, do it with a full Gold squad, to let me know. And I had quite a few people say that they'd like to see me try it. So this is the full Gold team, and we're going to try and beat the full Pink Diamond and Galaxy Opal team of the final game of all-time Domination with. So at the point guard position we do have Trey Young. Now he is going to be the guy that absolutely carries us in this game. So I have put 3 gold badges on him: limitless range, difficult shots, and tireless score. And all 3 of those are going to be absolutely crucial into be getting him over, well, he scores around 70 points I believe at the end of the game, so he absolutely goes off. And then we've also filled out the rest of our team with some amazing shooters. Everyone apart from obviously the centres have got great shooting. We've got Sean Bradley in there just because of his 7'6" height, which is perfect on defence. And then Terrence Ross is one of my favourite cards in the game, never mind one of my favourite gold cards. He is just an all-round beast, so I was very happy to use him again. And then we've got a couple of other gold cards that I've also used quite a bit, including that Al Harrington at the power forward position. So as you can see, my coach Dwayne Casey, so he's an amethyst. He did cost quite a bit back at the start of the game when I picked him up, but it does give a +4 boost to everybody shooting wise. So Trey Young, I think originally had an 83 open 3 balls, so that gets boosted up to an 87. And of course with the gold limitless, that makes a massive difference. So the first thing to note here is I never put my point guard on Magic Johnson. They will just go into the post and abuse you. So put Kyle Korver onto Magic Johnson, even though Korver is horrendous defensively. And we've got Trey Young guarding Michael Jordan. But thankfully they do not go into the post much, and they don't do that many isolations with MJ it seems. So not too much of a worry defensively. Into the defensive settings, we are going to be going tight on off-ball pressure. We're going to be going over on the screens. We're going to have no help on the drive, and we are actually going to go for moderate on-ball pressure. I would usually suggest tight, but because my guys are so bad, they can get blown by so easily, we are going to drop it down to moderate just to see how that plays out to begin this game. We can always change it up as we get through the game. But you can see there, crash the glass and stay home. So you want to be crashing the glass, obviously, and we've got Sean Bradley down low, who is going to be hitting the rebounds big time for us. Freelance sets, we are going to go 4 out 1 in. It's the best way to get scores this year. Obviously just bring your centre out into a pick and roll or pick and fade, and you do have the wide open paint, so it is like the 5 out from last year. And then the rest of my settings: crash defensive glass, push the pace, and then we are going to try this pick and roll. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to go to how we're going to score the majority of our points, and it is from the inbounds. It is Trey Young. This card is actually really impressive for a gold card. So you can see we pick the ball up just before the halfway mark on the court, and he knocks down some that are lightly contested, which is very impressive considering he doesn't even have deep range deadeye on. Some nice passing here. We're going to find Korver, we're going to find Terrence Ross, and he can also hit lightly contested shots. For a gold card, he is absolutely fantastic. And here we go defensively. Korver is just an absolute liability. He has got no chance against Magic Johnson, but that is not a problem. If they get a 2, we're going to hit straight back with a 3 from Trey Young. Green lights it from deep, and he is already cooking with 12 points in this first quarter. So you want to start sprinting with your point guard towards the half court mark, and then just as you're about to get over that halfway mark, you want to press pass and get your inbounder to throw the ball up to them. They catch it in stride, and then a few passes, well, a few dribbles later, and you will be wide open in the limitless range vicinity. You can get wide open at the 3-point line as well if you time it right, but obviously when you've got limitless range on these guys, it is a lot easier just to pull it from limitless, and you will be hitting a high percentage of your shots, as we have done in this video with the gold card, and as I did in the emerald video with the emerald Stephen Curry. And now he's got his takeover badge as well. It's not the sharpshooter badge, but it still gives him some nice boosts all round. So coming to the end of the first quarter, there's actually quite a tight... This is actually quite a tight game, but we are going to end it with a moving 3 from Trey to tie this game up at 24 all. Now obviously my players are massively inferior to these Pink Diamonds and Galaxy Opals that the CPU does have. So I was actually really surprised when we managed to get a nice little lead going. We have cut here through the fourth quarter. I'm going to show the first and fourth quarters as I usually do. The most important ones, the one to start it and the one to close it. And as usual, I will drop the full gameplay of me doing this if you guys want to see it, because I think this is quite impressive. I haven't seen anybody else do anything like this on the final game of all-time domination. But this Trey Young was just absolutely cooking. As you can see here, they just score at will. If they want to score, they will score. So he's got 62 points at this point of the game. Is he going to nail this one? Of course he is. Green light from Limitless. So he's up to 65 points now. Now my Emerald Steph did manage to hit, I think he hit 100 on the dot, which is very impressive. But obviously stamina plays a massive part in this. I have to take Trey Young out a lot more than I did with Steph, who I think played every minute of that game. So if you guys are still struggling with these dominations, just got to keep watching these videos, keep seeing how I am doing the inbound scene, because the computer is just going to score whenever they want. But if you can score and answer back with a 3 every time they score, you are going to end up scoring and winning really easily. And if in doubt, just drive to the rim. You do get a lot of contact and you get a lot of fouls. Obviously Trey Young's not going to have the best draw foul, none of these players are, but he still drew quite a few fouls in this game. And I still don't even think I hit the 10 free throws that are needed to get that bonus MT, but we still managed to clear the MT amount that you need to get the 3 stars and to get all of the tokens and good rewards for completing this game. As you can see, Trey Young is just ridiculous. Sean Bradley has 14 assists just from like passing the ball out from an inbound, which is crazy. I don't know how that was not a foul there. Terrence Ross getting absolutely assaulted, but they didn't call it as a foul. And as you can see here, into the closing embers of this game, we're up by 9, which is very nice. Going to pass it into Sean Bradley, who is going to green light a layup, which is very impressive for him because his offensive stats are pretty much non-existent. So yeah, we're trying to get a stop here. They're just getting every single rebound, and it is a 9-point game with a minute to go. So pretty close game actually, as we come down to the wire here. Cole Korfer with the ball is going to swing it to Terrence Ross, who is of course going to hit because that Terrence Ross card is so good. I did a video a couple of weeks ago just highlighting how good he is. Sean Bradley, this is showing the real struggles of him offensively. It's really not a good card, and they did cut it down to a 7-point game at the end of the game here. Al Harrington is going to run out. We're going to try and hit another 3 with him, but that was his first shot of the game. I hadn't really remembered what his release was going to be, so he does break that one. And they do try and come in inside here, but that is going to be all she wrote pretty much in this game. We let him take a 3 with Hakeem, and of course he's going to break that. So we do get the W by 7 points with a full gold team against the final game of all-time domination with 99 overalls, 98 and 97. So I was so proud of myself for getting this win, and you can see the points are racking up here. Get plenty for scoring, of course, and we did hit the margin for free throws actually. I think we just shot a really bad percentage from the free throw line, but we get 1180 MT points at the end of this game, and you only need 1015 to get the 3 stars. So we absolutely smashed it. So I could have done the entirety of domination with just a gold team, and Trey Young badged out a little bit. And you can see there his stats, 23 for 34 from 3, which is very respectable as well for a gold card. Very nice indeed. That Pargo guy off the bench hit 2 for 2, which is very impressive for him. And Terrence Ross hitting some nice shots as well, chipping in 9 points. Team comparison wise, 63% from 3, 60% from the field, not too bad. We got absolutely destroyed on the glass offensively and defensively, and we did have quite a few turnovers compared to what I usually have. So there we have it guys, I completed the all gold team challenge against the final game of domination. I was so happy to complete this. If you want to see the full gameplay, drop a like down below and I'll be sure to upload that tomorrow, and you guys can see exactly how I played out the full game and managed to get the W. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.